We got to talk about another exciting figure. And this is a very interesting one because we don't really know his role moving forward in the new DC universe. Probably not one, unfortunately, because of how great Aldous Hodge was. But there is a third party Hawkman that has been put out here. And I want to share this. It's from Premier Toys, and I'll zoom way in here. You can see it retails for $288 on 1/6 kit. There are other places you can buy, but kit includes shipping, which I like. $288. You can see it has the articulated wings with 30 points of articulation, apparently. I don't know if that includes the body and the wings, but it does say 30 points of articulation. But nonetheless, I'll zoom in on these photos here, and you can see this is the Hawkman from the Black Adam film. So this is a really cool character. Although I didn't love the Black Adam film, I did like the character. I liked Black Adam, and I liked Hawkman, and I liked Dr. Fate. I thought he was cool too.
Is this the only photo?
No, there should be other ones. Yeah. See.
Oh, okay.
So it's really not bad. I haven't heard of Premier Toys, so someone might have to fill me in on this one. But the wings look pretty substantial, pretty nice. So Leia, I'll start with you first on this one. So with this one, do you think this is going to be something that you pick up? It's $280. That's not bad for the
Probably
wings.
not. And the thing is, it's not to take away from the artistry. The only thing is, like I said, here's the thing, bro. For anybody who gets or who will be possessing that Sam Wilson cap, you'll understand why. Because that's so innovative when it comes to those wings. It's incredible. I don't know about how the art you definitely probably won't articulate. So, you know, we know that. But for me, I probably will pass on this piece. Mainly one of the biggest reasons why is because I'm just over jointed arms, bro. I don't like the way the joints look on him. And on top of that, it doesn't come with a separate head sculpt. It just keeps that helmet on him. You know, it's just like little minor things. I don't know because it doesn't, you know, Aldous Hodge, we probably will not see him in the DCEU as Hawkman ever again, to be quite honest, because we know it's a new regime. But yeah, I don't know. It looks, you know, because I even like, honestly, bro, it was crazy. Like I was going through this whole thing last week. I was like, yo, I probably won't even get Black Adam, to be quite honest. I probably won't.
Yeah,
I probably won't. You know, because it's not because okay, yes, it's going to be an amazing piece, and yes, I know a lot of people say, well, that's going to be the only chance that you'll ever get it again. I understand that, but the level of importance to me to have that piece right now, it probably will not happen. I'm just being honest. I haven't even pre-ordered it yet. You know what I mean? I haven't. You know, so again, is just being real careful. But at the same time, like I mean, I'm glad. The biggest thing is that I'm happy, you know, that someone like a company like Premier Toys is doing this figure like that right there. That looks good, and the wings look great.
Yeah.
But again, I would have to definitely see finished product on that piece. But as of right now, it's probably going to be a pass for me on this piece. But I can definitely say it's stellar. The simple fact that there's an attempt and that they're making that attempt on this piece, and I'm happy about that. So.
Yeah, and I'm happy. And I know we got Justin in the chat. Thanks so much, Justin. He said their Toys era. So there you go. So it's a Toys era, Premier Toys figure rather. But very interesting. I'm with you there, Leia. I'm glad this is getting made. So for the people who do want this, there will be people out there who want this, and you know, people who really liked Black Adam. The audience score was pretty good. I didn't like it very much, but there are a lot of people who did. So you know, to each their own. Anthony Javier, bro, what do you think about this Hawkman? Like $289 shipped. I mean, that ain't too bad. I mean, the joints are a little bit concerning though. No.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this looks really cool. You know, not a fan of the double jointed. You know, would have been cool with seamless, but that would have raised the price.
Right.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to take anything away from the artistry as well. This looks really, really cool. But you know, even like Lyle said, I'm a big fan of that new, you know, Sam Wilson cap, and you know, I don't think anything could, you know, wings wise, could I guess like beat it. You know, I wasn't a big fan of Black Adam. But this guy, I did like his character, and I gotta say, you see the face sculpt. I don't like the way the mouth was sculpted. Like it's a little weird.
Gotcha.
To me. Like he's almost like grinning. So I saw some photos before when he's flying in, it looks kind of weird that he always just has that face while flying in a pose. So
Glad you pointed that out.
yeah, I mean, but besides that, the wings look cool. I'm a big fan of this costume for Hawkman. But at the same time, I don't think I'm gonna be picking him up. I used to collect a little bit of DC, Snyderverse DC, but I recently got rid of it. So I don't think I would be adding him. And like Lael said too, like I don't think I'm gonna pick up that Black Adam figure. So the only way I would ever pick this one and that Dr. Fate up would be if I do have that Black Adam figure, which I don't see myself picking up anytime soon.
Right.
Yeah,
But besides that,
it's tough.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
besides-
question,
it's a good
guys.
figure,
Because, for example, like, what do you guys think? And Carlos, I'll let you hop in here. Like, should Inard even make Black Adam? Because I'm wondering, because Hot Toys is probably like, well, fuck me. Like, we announced Black Adam, and then they just like literally canned him. And it's The Rock. So they thought this is a slam dunk. It's The Rock. It's gonna sell. But the film didn't do that well, and now he's not even part of the universe. So I don't know, Carlos. What do you think, bro, about this Hawkman and Black Adam in general?
I really wasn't a fan of the movie. I liked Black Adam and how badass he was, or the potential. I hated the storyline. I didn't like it. The action was cool and all. I just didn't like that specific thing. Definitely not picking up Black Adam. I was contemplating it, but as soon as if The Rock isn't going to be around, I'm like, probably not. The movie isn't, they didn't do it for me enough to pick him up. And what is his name? Hawkman?
Hawkman, yeah.
Definitely not. I didn't even like him and I'll say this. And I'll agree with Layout. Jointed figures is something I don't like anymore. I thought those Avatar figures from Hot Toys were a huge miss. And I think this is a miss as well, which I've said, if you're going to do a low popular character, it needs to be done right. If you're not going to do it right, it's not going to do well. I also don't think this looks particularly well. The head sculpt isn't good. It feels and looks very cheap. I don't think it looks that good, honestly. I just don't see it. Like, I feel like we're gonna get, who made the Proxima Midnight? Was it the same company?
That was
Was it the
Ooh,
is that Toys
Infamous.
R?
That was
Infamous Toys, but yeah.
Infamous Toys. Yeah.
But I think it might have
It
been
reminds-
Toys R, Leo, right?
It
Yeah.
was.
like-
It was. Yeah.
Like the wings look cool and all, but I don't trust, Thunder Toys or whatever they are to come out with something good
Premier
at this
Toys.
point. Whatever they are, I don't trust them, man. I'm very particular at this point. Like, I bought the Thunder Toys Bloodsport and it wasn't good. And I'll say that So is the only ones that I probably trust, and even then, again, it's iffy on it. So there's no way I will be picking this up, and I would be extremely worried. Like, if Hot Toys couldn't figure out the golden paint for the Wonder Woman, what makes me believe that this third-party company is going to figure that out for their wings and the gold? There's a red flag all over it, not happening. Even if I like the character, I wouldn't be getting it. I just don't trust this company enough with this.
So, and you mentioned third-party companies you trust. You got to mention Game Toys, bro, because Game Toys,
But Game Toys they're about to be
very
licensed,
trustworthy.
right? They might get
hopefully,
licensed.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
they might get
And
licensed.
the
Second
Pop
party
Toys,
company.
that Scorpion. Pop Toys
So
Scorpion.
that's the thing. Like, when I think about it, there's three companies that, well, I mean, I say, like, with companies like Mars Toys, companies like So Toys, Game Toys, Toys R, like I said, sometimes, like, they have a lot of good hits. They have some misses too, though. So I got to kind of keep, I mean, for that, again, I say their Ock was a huge hit for me. And even that, the Goblin, I love that as well. But yeah, again, there's only so many companies that I, when it comes to unlicensed companies that I support. So Toys being one, Mars Toys, that Joker was, I don't care what nobody said, that thing is incredible. I love it. I love the way it looks. Game Toys, like I said, what they're giving us with Mortal Kombat figures and stuff like that, Final Fantasy stuff like that. I mean, I love it. So again, you have companies that are out there legit, they're really killing it, and giving us some solid product. This, again, I'm not going to say it's a hit. I mean, a miss, definitely not a miss. It's a decent piece, but again, what takes me out of it is the joints.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get this.
Well, it's funny, Leo, and I'm glad you guys all mentioned this because I think that in today's, collecting game with 1/6, again, I talked about this in the InArt video I did, and this is InArt and Hot Toys and other companies too. There's a new standard. Like you can't really do jointed visible arms anymore and expect people to just go out and be excited about it. Like it's because the industry has evolved past that point, I feel. Like, and I think we all feel that. Like, it's evolved past that point where if you want to give a jointed set of arms, great, make them swappable and then give a seamless set also. Like, Game Toys does that, and they're not even licensed. So, like, I don't understand why, like, Hot Toys or even this company can't do that too.
I have a question. Is there a single photo where the wings are not on?
I think there was one or two.
This one. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. I thought you had to display with the wings. Okay.
No. You don't have to. Yeah. But the jointed arms, I mean, you can pretty much cover them, but it's still kind of like it's
not gonna lie though. If you have like a whole collection of DC figures, this will stand out.
Oh yeah.
Like this will stand out next to that Golden Armor Wonder Woman with the wings.
Well, yeah, because there's only like 5 DC figures. Anything's gonna stand out.
Well, the one thing that I noticed, like in one of the shots, the base doesn't look like it's a flight base though. It looks like a crotch grabber. So maybe you have to have your own base if you're going to put it in flight.
Which is weird. If they did that, that's weird, bro.
It's a weird choice, isn't it? I mean, that base is a crotch grabber. I don't see a flight pole. So
Toys Era did the Vulture recently too, right? Didn't that one come with like a whole like a wing setup? If I'm
because it's Vulture Wars. Because we got Jazz Inc., we got Toys Era. Yeah.
Right. That's weird that they didn't include that. It might be a really top heavy figure then.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, let us know in the chat whether you're going to pick up this Hawkman. Like I said, it's under $290 shipped. So if you want a Hawkman, this is your chance. This is the only one that's going to happen. So, yeah, very excited to see that.